Hello, y'all. This is Timeka, the face behind Hey HR. Yes, honey. So we about to get busy. I should have tested this a little bit, my setup before I got on here. But either way, we're gonna be on here. We're gonna try to go live for just a quick second in IG, but it's not gonna be anything extensive. So I'm gonna get them off in just a second. Y'all know y'all gets all my attention on YouTube. But I hope that y'all who are on here have your drinks because y'all know me. This is happy hour. Like we about to have a good time. I hope my phone don't drop. But this is happy hour. We're gonna have a good time. And I want y'all to kill the chat. Just throw everything in the chat if y'all are here. Tell me what's up and tell me what y'all drinking because y'all know I don't like drinking alone. So your girl got a crown. She put a little cream apple juice in and a tap of pineapple and a few little cherries in there floating around. So I just want y'all to know that I have tons of stuff that I want to tell you guys. But before we start anything, do y'all realize that today is December 28th? You're like, yeah, Tamika, what the hell? December 28th got to do with anything. Well, today marks my year anniversary of uploading my very first video. I'm so excited about that. I'm so happy that it's been a full year. It seems like that year flew by, like in no time. I was terrified to post my first video. I was embarrassed because I didn't like it. Um, I was clueless because I was in a space I didn't know. I knew HR, I didn't know YouTube, I didn't know technology, I didn't know hardware. I hardly know software if it's out of HR. And I was nervous a year ago, but that was a 2020 goal. And I was projecting January 3rd of 2021 to be my first video. Had already put it out on all my social media networks, letting everybody know that I was going to post my first video. I was starting a YouTube channel, it was coming out like January 3rd, either January 3rd or January 6th. But I did flyers and everything. And something just said to me, like, Mika, it's the holidays. Like, no one is doing anything. Like, everybody chilling. Everybody out for the holidays. If they home, they chilling with their family. Why don't you go ahead and post your first video? And I'm so happy I posted my first video because y'all, um, it's been a roller coaster of a ride ever since. I like challenging myself. It was definitely a challenge for me. I learned so much with this YouTube channel. I mean, I knew that I wanted to get the word out there about HR. Had no clue that there was so much more for me to learn in a whole new space. And it's even more ironic that the job that I have now, I'm interviewing people that are doing things that relate to my YouTube channel. So it's just amazing. Like I'm interviewing, SEO managers and editing content operations leaders. I'm also interviewing SEO managers, and SEO is search engine optimization. So it's like for you guys who already know my channel, it's a little different for you guys, right? But if I want to reach out with larger audience and get more people to find my channel, or even for you guys who are new and like knew nothing about me before you found my channel, you search something and those words brought you to my channel. So those are the type of people I'm hiring. And I just think that it's just amazing where God take you. Like it's just amazing. So thank you so much, Tara, for telling me happy anniversary, girl. I'm so excited, girl. It's been a year. DJ, thank you for the happy anniversary. I can't believe that it's been a year. So I was doing some things. Oh my goodness, y'all! I got IG on too, and they giving me nothing but love. Thank you, Sissy. She tells me that she's so happy for me. And thank you so much, Sean. Y'all remember Sean from Full Circle Fitness? I appreciate it. And Mr. Antonio Brown, I just love it that he continues to call me by my full name. Don't worry about the size of this glass now, Sean. He's talking about my glass too full. He tripping. He know I was thirsty. I'm sipping on it too before I get watered down. Oh yes. What Toy? Listen, my sister, her name's Kelly, but we call her Toy. Toy, you know me. I always got a nice little something sipping on. But definitely tonight we are celebrating. I'm so excited about this celebration. I'm so happy to get to a year. Like I wasn't thinking I would have accomplished what I've accomplished in a year. And I know for some people, they're like, well, Tamika, other people have 20,000 people as subscribers on their YouTube channel. They have 50,000. But y'all, for me, if I had two, if I had 20, if I had 50, it was huge for me. It was just huge for me. I had literally been at a place in my life where I was just exhausted with the disparities and how my brothers and sisters of color were being treated. And being in the HR space, you see all of that stuff. And I was like, nah, I'm about to tell my people how we about to come up. So I still have not gotten to the point where I feel like I'm absolutely comfortable with everything I like to share. But Tar can tell you, so many other folks can let y'all know if you've had client calls with me, if you know me on a personal basis. If I wasn't being recorded, and that's the HR in me, if I wasn't being recorded, I'd be telling y'all some juice. But I put it out there a little bit. I feel like I put it out there a little bit. Hey Andre, thank you for the happy anniversary. I appreciate it. I am Lori D. I know, right? Lori D said, look at the glass half empty. Hmm. That's one time we want them to look at the glass half empty. I know that's right. Oh, you are so welcome for the advice, Andre. Y'all know that's the stuff that get me excited. I'm in here all by myself and I'm super excited. Andre said, thank you for the advice. I just landed an HR role. My new title is HR Service Delivery Partner. You know what? That's the reason. That's the reason I did this channel, man. That's the reason I did this channel. Like when y'all come in this chat and y'all tell me y'all got new jobs, y'all got promotions, y'all making more money, y'all know what you want to do, you know how to do it. It tells me like this is not in vain. And man, that's the kind of stuff I get excited about. I appreciate that. Congratulations. Let me tell you something. I might have been a help in that journey in some way, but what's for you is for you. And that was for you. I appreciate the fact that you're sharing it and giving me so much credit, but you had to put in the work to get that job. So, congratulations. All right. Naturally Cree says, what advice do you have for me transitioning into HR? I've been applying into the industry for over 2 years now and no luck. I just recently started in a payroll specialist position, but I'd love to move up in talent acquisition. Well, baby, that shouldn't be too difficult. Because you're in the HR space, like you're working in payroll. Now, payroll and talent acquisition is way different. But think about your duties that you do as a payroll specialist and look at some of the job descriptions for talent acquisition specialists and see where there are parts of that talent acquisition job that you have already done, you've experienced, you've been a part of. You want to highlight that kind of stuff. Another thing you want to highlight your achievements in payroll because it shows that you got to grind. So you can say, I processed X number of pay runs, this type of pay runs. Maybe you do a myriad of weekly pays, bi-weekly pays of 200 people on a weekly basis, that type of thing. That shows your drive. So pull out numbers. That's for everybody, but especially for you because talent acquisition is something that is different from payroll. Talent acquisition, you are not payroll. You know when you're gonna run that pay run all the time. You know when you got to change benefits all the time. Talent acquisition, you don't know if somebody gonna drop out. You don't know if somebody gonna come up with a referral that they want to put over the person that's already went through all the rounds. You don't know if you're gonna go through all of them rounds with all of those candidates. Finally, get down to picking a candidate, and then they say, "Hey, we ain't got the budget for it." Or maybe you might get on the phone and you rolling. Like you have to learn, not when you're doing talent acquisition, you're not just learning how to do the job, like how to hire somebody. You got to learn the organization because you're going to run into people that want to know your organization. You got to run into people who are going to ask you about a particular job. So you got to learn each job. It's a lot of relationship building. So, just pull out your experiences, put it there. Network heavy. Network heavy. You know what? Let me tell you something about talent acquisition. I've always done full HR operations and I've done recruiting, but not ever full-fledged talent acquisition. I appreciate it, y'all on IG. Look at Troy. Thank you, Troy. Um, but never ever full talent acquisition. And so I always wonder, well, what's the difference with technical talent acquisition? Well, now that I'm a technical TA, I'm just a TA. Then I know what the hell it is. Um, but it was networking. Like my VP of HR said to me that if I had just applied with all the other masters for that job, I probably wouldn't have got it because the ATS would not have picked me up. So that totally makes sense. We had network like crazy. We had network like crazy. And that's how I got my current job. So network, get out there in LinkedIn, boost up your profile, follow hashtags, follow companies, comment on stuff, and make sure to keep your profile updated. Look at YouTube videos that give you tips on how to keep your profile optimized. Because honestly, I am in LinkedIn all day, every day now. I am in LinkedIn way more than I am in IG or even YouTube, because that's where I find my talent. Like if my applicant tracking system is not pulling up what I need, then I find them in LinkedIn. That's my second go-to resource. We use artificial intelligence as well to find candidates. When we use networking, we use social groups. So find those groups of HR professionals, jump in it. You're gonna get it. Okay, sorry. What's up, B? Bree, I appreciate it. You threw me off with this B on your YouTube name. Y'all remember Bree? Bree puts us in a relaxed mood every single time she come on a live with us, and she always boosting up the Rose tribe. So we love having Bree on. Thank you. And Andre, you were a huge help. I was trying to transition from. I remember that he was trying to transition from learning and development to a more HR role. And it came with a $25,000 increase. Yes, I remember we talked about that. We talked about that. That was a while ago when I first started doing like lives by myself. Awesome. Man, I'm happy to hear that. I mean, that wasn't too long ago though. I wonder if that was within the 3 month range. They always say you should be able to find a job within 3 years. So that's why I want Naturally Cree to really put in some work, because ain't no reason why you should be doing this for 2 years. I'm ready for a non-monotonous position. That's what payroll is. I feel that's why I'm drawn to talent acquisition, because they can highlight a lot of my skills and it keeps you busy. Like I know on my job, I start at 7 in the morning, and by the time I get to like lunchtime, the only thing that makes me realize it's lunchtime is because I'm hungry. Like, you busy as hell when you're doing talent acquisition. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Raven. Y'all see Raven over here on IG. I mean, IG with us. She ain't doing YouTube live for us today. She probably mixing up. She probably mixing up. She is over here. Bree, tell Raven get her behind on YouTube. Okay, so you're so welcome, Naturally Cree. I appreciate it. I appreciate it that I was able to give you something that's helpful. How do you handle friendships at your organization when moving from a regular employee to an HR role? Girl, you must be know I'm coming up with that video next, girl. That recorded everything. Listen, just got to edit that sucker and put it up. Um, it's easy. When you are comfortable with you, you attract people who are genuine to your friendships. When you attract genuine friendships, it doesn't matter what your title is, they respect you for you. So if they know you're gonna know stuff you can't share with them, they're gonna respect it. If they know, if anything, they just gonna congratulate you. Like if anything, they're gonna give you information to help you with the HR position, because there's gonna be times that folks just ain't gonna tell you shit, and you're gonna be like, why I feel like I'm the only one in the room that doesn't know it. Well, I can't tell you how many times my friends come through. I got this old hair that's annoying me. I got I got friends. Mm, sorry, y'all. That hear me getting on my nerve. I got friends that come through. Like, I have found out stuff. My old CEO used to be like, "Yo, T, that's why I heard. You think you can get any intel?" And I got tired with it because I didn't mind if it was helping the organization, and I didn't mind if it was propelling employees in a direction. But if you're using the backstab folks, I ain't here for that. So, if you got real friends, you just kind of set the boundaries with them, let them know, like, hey, I wouldn't sit down and write out a list and tell my friend. I just, when the topic get up, like, be like, I can't talk about that. And they just gonna respect it. If they don't respect it, that ain't your friend. But I got a friend of mine who I've worked in the HR space with, and her and I are doing a video. We supposed to did it already. My life was so chaotic. But I can't wait to get her point of view on that, because she is so respectful of it. Like she will say in a heartbeat, like she'll give me warnings and say, don't come in this room right now. Like it's totally not HR safe and you're gonna be uncomfortable, or I don't want you to be uncomfortable. It's been times that she'll just, I mean, all the time she'll look at me and say, I know you can't talk about it. Okay, Tamika, I get it. Like, and we say it as a joke, it doesn't offend me. So Tara, what's going on? Absolutely agree. I've been able to build genuine friendships with colleagues, even with being in HR. Yes, and Tara's an HR director as well herself, so she knows. Like, if you got real friends, they respect it. A title shouldn't make you. I mean, and a title, I think that's in any title, not just HR. Like, I've had friends who are leaders, like totally VPs or partners of the organization, and we go out and have drinks. We talk about all kinds of stuff. Like, either you like me for me, or you need to keep your distance like everybody else. Like, just because I'm who I am. Like, whatever I do in my career shouldn't define our friendship. Um, yeah, girl. Yeah. Lori got it. So Lori said they always come to me, but I want to keep the faucet on in the interest of the company and the employees. Yeah, I do that all the time, without a doubt. And I think I've grown a over time, you always at each organization, wherever you work, you'll grow a level of respect where folks will automatically just respect your boundaries. You just got to make your boundaries. You just got to make your boundaries. Y'all, we're going to get back into some questions, but y'all heard me calling folks out on YouTube. I'm going to call some folks out on IG because folks are up in the space. And some folks I don't know, but that look like my cousin. Y'all know I already said what's up to Sean. Y'all know I said what's up to Antonio. Some of these names I be having to truly look at the profile. What's up, Toy? And Troy, I went to Troy's networking event. Troy just did a holiday event that I totally meant to go to and did not put on my calendar. So I was so upset when I saw people posting pictures. Totally a great event. So people are still doing networking events like where you going in person. That one was not traditional and I loved it. I absolutely had a great time. Hey, Janae. What's going on, Britta B? And so let me tell y'all something. I want to recap for a little second. Y'all mind? Y'all want to hear what I was doing was I was trying to define my 2022 goals for my business and my YouTube channel. And so for me, I love data. I feel like data tells the story. And so I went back over some areas where I absolutely just had to go into some data points. So I want to go into some data points. And then, of course, I want to dive into telling y'all a huge, huge secret. So I'm so excited about the secret. And just stay with me. Stay with me. We're going to get to the secrets. We coming. It's a nice secret that I think you guys are going to enjoy. And I just want y'all to enjoy it with me. Bye bye, IG. Join us on YouTube. So we kick IG off. So so that I can just look at one screen. Yay! Until I figure out a better setup. But y'all, I just started doing services, like different sessions, one-on-one sessions or what have you. I started doing those in October and I was just amazed that I had 17 of them. I mean, I don't even feel like I really had the time between doing a YouTube channel full time as well as a full-time career and being a mother, working at my church. I'm just amazed that I did 17. I thought I wouldn't even do like seven. So I am so excited because out of 2,567 views on my Etsy shop, I was able to make great sales there as well. I joined a mastermind group. I joined the e-brand club. So obviously, I wanted to learn more about my business. I want to improve my business. I feel like I'm a forever learner, so I'm always looking at ways to like learn new stuff. So I'm super excited about doing that in 2021, which was huge. I added link tree to my platform. So if you guys go into the description box, y'all go into my IG, there's one link that just takes you to all of my little areas to connect with me and all that great stuff. And then I added Squarespace. That's how I was able to, allow my clients to go through and kind of give me updates on themselves or give me information about themselves so that we don't get on a call just blinded or wasting time talking about stuff. A lot of that stuff we get out ahead of time so we can just dive into the meat and potatoes on the call, give you guys a bang for your buck. So I was super excited about Squarespace being a part. And my plan is to potentially use Squarespace for my website. I'm looking at a few things, y'all. Website coming in 2022. So get ready because instead of this, you know, 50 million links, you guys are going to have one place. I started with Flowdesk, and Flowdesk is my email marketing. And more so than email marketing, I was nervous when YouTube and IG went down for a day or two. I was like, how am I ever going to be able to verify that I can stay in contact with all of my people in HR if YouTube goes away? So IG and Facebook did it. I can't guarantee that YouTube won't do it, right? What if YouTube decides they want to shut my channel down? then I can't connect with you guys. Like, there's so many of you that are not following me on LinkedIn, that's not following me on IG, that's not following me on Facebook, that I'm like, I want to be able to stay connected with them. So I started an email group so that I can just send you guys weekly newsletters, weekly updates. Y'all who on the email list, I need y'all to tell me in the chat if y'all enjoying your emails. Y'all ain't giving me much feedback. I have been getting quite a few responses, honestly, from more of like new folks to my platform. So I want to hear from you guys. Like, tell me, are you enjoying the email? If you're not on the email, tell me, yo, Timeka, I'm gonna sign up tonight. Just, you know, look out for your girl. I just will stay connected. Like, I just will make sure that we don't lose contact. Okay, all right. I'm a Gemini, y'all. So I also got a PO box so that I can have a place for correspondences to go to. And I made Hey HR an official business. So I have an EIN. Super excited about that. And on YouTube, now this is the stuff that you guys are probably going to be like, wow, because I know it was a wow moment for me. So obviously I got the 1,000 subscribers. Yay. Can y'all believe I got the 1,000 subscribers way before my 1 year mark? That was amazing to me. So we got to 1,000 subscribers. We actually we at 1,450 right now. So hitting on 1,500, 92 videos. I can still can't even believe I did 92 videos. Like, who the hell did 92 videos? 92 videos, 24 lives. Mind y'all, we just started going live in June. So from June until December, 24 lives. I can't wait to see what 2022 gonna bring. Y'all, can y'all believe we did 24 lives? And so many of y'all have been here with me since June, and I just appreciate it. I mean, even if y'all took a break, y'all came back. I appreciate that. um, and so 4,000 watch hours and 45,000 views to my channel. Isn't that crazy? 45,000 views. That's insanity. So obviously I got monetized. So now you guys are going to see ads and commercials and my videos. Y'all please support my channel and do me a huge favor and let those videos play. Even if you can't let it play all the way through, at least let 50% of it play before you skip it. I have been a big champion of skipping ads until I started like realizing that YouTubers got paid. And I realized that right before my YouTube channel. And so I start trying to, make sure that I'm watching them because it almost becomes a reaction, like an immediate reaction to just skip them. And I was like, no, 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 I want to support them. So do me a huge favor, let those ads play through. Another thing is that now that we are in um, monetization, if you guys are like, well, Timeka, I really enjoy your lives and I want to support you in another way than just watching those stupid ads, then do me a favor. You can always do a super chat. So now you guys should be able to see the dollar sign right below the chat. And so you guys can do super chats if you want. And obviously, my plan is if you do a super chat, you put some money on that thing, I'll spend way more time, answering your questions and giving your questions attention because I would only think, and I know I jump on other lives where like the chat is just going stupid. So I think it's going to be more advantageous to you guys when the chat gets really crazy because then you can be like, no, I really want her to answer this question. So you can do a super chat. And I think for the super chat, you can do however much you want, like $5, $20, $100, whatever amount you want to do in the super chat. Um, and so I'm excited about these lives because overall in these 24 lives, we've had 9 different times where we've had a guest on with us. Now, out of those 9 times, we actually had 7 different guests. So I don't know if y'all remember my very first time making a mess of it, having to stop and do it the following week or 2 weeks later or whatever with Corey Jones because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But Corey Jones is in talent acquisition as well. He previously worked at Deloitte. Then he went to Accenture. Now he's working at Google doing talent acquisition. And he has a YouTube channel of like over 70,000 subscribers. So he's amazing. He talks about minimalism on his channel a lot. Jenny Braun, y'all remember Jenny? Jenny has Jen's Plans. So she's a huge planner in the planner world. She is supported by so many of the planner brands. And she also works in human resources. And so Tila is also an HR professional. I don't know if y'all remember Tila. Tila was on. We had Bree, who's a life and business coach. Y'all know Bree is in the chat today. We had Bree on a couple of times, and she's also a fellow e-boss. of mine in the eBrand Club. And then we had Stephen Cohn on. Remember we talked about going from CEO to employee, and we had Stephen just dropping gems on us and telling us how to put the Lord first and how to think about end in mind. And he was just amazing. Broker in charge of XL Realty, and talking completely about his culture that he's built at XL Realty and giving back to his agents. And it was just insanity on that one. Definitely my HR folks was running stiff against Stephen people because he brought on a whole bunch of folks on that one. And then y'all remember we had Raven. So now Raven has left over from IG. Now she's followed us on YouTube. And we had Raven educating us on the hair products and how to keep our natural hair amazing. And y'all just go to her IG. Like, she is always showing us, giving us so much knowledge. I've learned so much from Raven about my hair. And I'm so happy of like just the difference I've seen in my hair in such a short period of time. Like, that girl really is making me be intentional about my hair. So she is the owner and CEO of Ayurveda. And then y'all know we just had Sean Stewart on. He was on IG too. I hope Sean popped over to YouTube as well. But Sean is the owner of Full Circle Fitness and trying to tell us how to get fit for the new year, how to keep that old weight off and be healthy sitting behind the desk. And so it's just been amazing. Like, this has been amazing, amazing year. Like, I can't believe I got like we got all of that done. Like, I mean, if y'all weren't supporting my channel, it'd be a bust to keep doing it. So I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all got the chat going already. Um, Thank you, y'all. I appreciate all the congrats. Yay, Raven. I'm so happy you like the emails. I try to make them personable and I definitely want them to be informative. Yay, Lori. I'm so happy you're on the list. I appreciate it. Yes. Thank you. Hey, my other not only in the eBrand Club as a fellow e-boss, but Nicole also has a YouTube channel all about human resources. And we're both in a mastermind group together. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate your push, girl. You went listen. I was on a position where I was just like, whatever happens, happens. And Nicole was like, no, you getting monetized this week. And she was like, what, binge watching my videos. I appreciate that. I totally appreciate that. Thank you, Tara. And don't forget that you created an actual community. I've met some great people here. Raven, I didn't even have that on the list. You're right. Don't we have a good time? Y'all, we going back to Thursdays. And that's the big secret I got to tell you. I'm going to read these last couple of chats really quick before I pause on them. We've created such a great, great, great community. And I can't wait to tell y'all what we're going to do next week as a community. So amazing. Love that you shout out and bring out. Yeah, I try. And so I'm super excited, Lori, that we're going to have another HR professional on next week. So definitely, I'm trying to stay in the HR space because I just feel like there's so much knowledge out there, and it's great just to, you know, hear it from the horse's mouth, right? Okay, I'm looking forward to learning more about HR. Start school to finish. Oh, awesome! Congratulations. That's a good start to get up in there, DJ, and just like get that education behind your back. I just wrote out the content for a video that's going to talk all about certification and the degree and benefits of it for 2022, a more updated version. So let me tell y'all something. We have amazing, amazing news. I'm so excited. And let me first start that when you have the right people in your circle and you have people that truly mean you some good. Steven just posted on one of his social media platforms, probably all, but he posted, I want people around me who reflect my future and not my history. This girl is amazing because we've grown together. So she's a part of my history, reflect my history, but also so amazing to my space now. And so Raven is in the chat and she helped me create such an amazing idea. I was kind of just I don't know. I just felt like I had so much going on. My mind just wasn't there. Again, thank goodness for amazing friends. She says, we're on the phone just chatting it up. And she's like, so you're celebrating a year? What you doing for your year anniversary? And I'm like, I'm gonna go live. She's like, and I'm on the phone like, you don't want to hear me go live no more? I said, well, Raven, people seeing the like when I go live by myself. I thought it wasn't a bad idea. She was like, no, I'm not trying to say that. I just want you to know that this is a huge thing and you need to celebrate it. I appreciate you, Raven. So y'all thank Raven for the great idea of having a 1-year anniversary party. Yay! We're gonna have a party next week, y'all. So join me next week on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Because not only is it gonna be a party, but y'all know I'm gonna have my drinks and stuff, right? And I'm gonna hook up a little music situation, some non-copyright music. So we're gonna have a little music, but we already have giveaways going in where you guys can come into the chat and just answer questions. We're gonna figure out something that works. But it's gonna be super easy because my goal is to just give back to you guys. So we already have a gift card, an Amazon gift card. We already have products. Raven has already sponsored gifts. Like, y'all, this is going to be amazing. I mean, so far, we already have like 5 different gifts, and I still have folks. We're getting some free fitness from Full Circle. We have Ivy hair products. We have a whole soap set from someone that's here locally. We also have, I believe that we have 2 Amazon gift cards totaled at $100 each. Y'all got to come on next week. We're gonna party up. We're gonna party. Y'all coming to party with me or what now? Don't make me celebrate here by myself. Yes, y'all ready to celebrate too. I love it. And if these people trying to spam my live, I'm about to get mad. Y'all see them folks with them more crazy spam. We gonna get them out of here because that's what we not about to do. Okay, alrighty. And that thing black out my screen for a second. I thought I was about to lose y'all. um. All right. Let's see. I am so excited that y'all are happy with me. I just can't. I'm just happy y'all happy with me. Y'all be here next Thursday. We're not gonna do it this Thursday. We need time for the gifts to come in. Maybe we might have even more gifts. Maybe we can have even more giveaways. So I'm gonna blast it all over my IG. I'm gonna blast it all over YouTube. I'm not blasting as much on LinkedIn. Not that my job said no. My job totally supports my channel. It's just I have to do part of my job is to do a lot of using my social media, my professional social media platforms, i.e. LinkedIn, to recruit. And so I feel like it just becomes such a, whirlwind of just information all over the place. So I'm picking and choosing what I post on that platform. And I'll probably definitely post about the 1 year anniversary party. But that's just what it is. Like it's just like I'm posting so much for work. I'm in there so much work. And every single time I post, my inbox on LinkedIn goes stupid. So I'm like, oh, let me ease up off of that for a minute because sometimes I want to detach. So Andre said, I'm in some Facebook groups that feel master's degrees don't add value to HR careers, but a certification does. Do you think that a master's in HR adds value? I agree with them, but I will say that having those having that master's degree, though it's not as big right now because it's just not common. Like master's degrees in HR is still fairly new. Not every school offers them and stuff like that. And so I feel like the value is going to increase over time. I just watched something today that said in the next 5 years, it's projected that HR careers will increase by 7% naturally, which is expecting 20,000 more HR type of roles to be created amongst the US, right? So I feel like you're going to have so many people trying to get in that I've seen where sometimes it gets down to the most minor things when you're trying to decide on who gets the job or not. And sometimes that master's degree can be it. I just say this I would never, if I had to do it all over again, I would never have gotten my master's degree without making my job pay for it. I'd have wait. Like I would have so much rather not have the debt from getting loans because it just didn't bring that much value to me. Like it just didn't. I have not had a return on my investment yet. I wouldn't rush behind no master's degree. I just wouldn't. If the job really wants you to have one, they're gonna pay for it. I have had so many times where I've seen leaders leading and don't have a master's degree. My VP is currently working on her master's degree, and she's been in the space for a long time. Oh, girl, clock and dough. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Luckily, I'm happy I don't know, but I just wouldn't run behind it. I would not make it a priority. I would not make it a priority. All right, DJ coming through to the party. Oh, yes. Quite a few people talk about that inside different groups. And if y'all watch my video, I did a video on certification versus degree. I was not in big favor of being like, oh, go ahead and get a degree. I get the certification first. I get the certification first and I let the job pay for the degree. I learned so much more on the job than I did when I was in school. Like I learned so much more just getting in there and grinding every day. Like I just didn't see a huge value on getting a degree. No. And I don't even if I didn't have to get loans in it and I could pay for it up front, would I want to? No, I would not have. um Yes, yeah, Raven and y'all know, Raven does know. I have both, and y'all know I'm transparent. Like I'm all about giving the real stuff. So I aim for the highest level of certification. So people always ask me, well, can I just to get a certification? Should I just go ahead and get the APHR one? Y'all give me a second. Did you stop ratting your keys, please? Folks will ask me if I should just get the APHR certification because it doesn't require experience and blah 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 blah. No, no, for what? You're gonna have these letters behind your name. You're gonna be 10 years into your degree and your letter saying that you entry level. I ain't going after no entry level degree because them letters plan on saying that unless you're sitting for the exam again. Like, I just don't see me doing that. I see if I was having a hard time getting an HR degree, I mean an HR job, I probably would go for that. And when I say hard time, I mean really hard time. Y'all, my child ain't used to being here when I'm live. If y'all hear that TV, please ignore it. I'm gonna have a little live talk for her and tell her what she can do when I'm live. Usually she at work. And now I'm propped up. I can't even close the door. My bad, y'all. So if y'all hear the noise, sorry. As you can see, this is live. I can't edit it out. I can't pause and be like, Ninja, start on TV now. So y'all getting a live and in color right now. Thank you, Raven. I was hoping y'all couldn't hear. She had come in, bam the door and rattling the keys, distracting my mind. Because behind this setup, for Raven, Bree, all of y'all who've been on here with me, y'all know that's a different type of situation. When you're on this thing, you feel like you're literally talking to yourself. You're waiting on folks to tap into a chat. Yay! Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. Y'all know these teenagers. But I guess that's another secret I can tell y'all. So excited for my child. She got accepted to college. And let me say that low because she was like, Mama, don't tell people until I go. I'm excited. So she's going, and we'll get back to quiet happy hours again. Or we'll have our music playing. Well, we're gonna have our music playing next Thursday when we celebrate the 20th anniversary. We are definitely celebrating. So tell me, y'all, let me know, like, through this year, I would like to know. I want y'all to put a one in the chat if you found me from just searching something in Google or YouTube. Like, put a one in the chat if you came through from a search. Put a two in the chat if you came through from somebody telling you about my channel. Nice. Oh wow. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. All of you guys found me from a search. One in the chat if y'all found me from a search. Two if somebody told y'all about me. This is amazing. I'm happy to hear that because I was just saying, so my word for 2022 is intentional. And so next year, I wanted to be more intentional about things. Before I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Well, no, I'm doing like defined plans on how people can find me. And one thing I did, I spent a good bit of time today doing research on like SEOs and keyword search and keyword optimization for my channel. So my videos are gonna kind of be all over the place because I literally came up with a list for my total first quarter of all videos that came from searches. And so I'm gonna get so many Tara said, don't ask what she searched. I know, girl, you can't even remember. You like, I just need help. Give me something. But yeah, no, I'm not worried about what you searched. I'm just happy that you guys like searched and found me. So my plan is to be more focused on getting more folks to know about us, know what we have going on. And so I'm going to be doing videos all on optimized words so that the channel can grow even more. I don't even care about the channel growing as much as I care about people knowing information I didn't know when I started. Like if somebody had given me a heads up on half the shit I went through, my life would have been a little bit more easier when I went to work. But it was nice because I learned a lot. Like I that's another thing. You guys talking about getting into HR, make sure it's your passion because you don't want to get into something and every day seems like hell. I ain't about that life. So even on my worst days, I was like, cool, we about to figure this out. Y'all, Raven is such a nerd. Like y'all, I have nerd friends because I'm a nerd too, and I absolutely love the fact that look at her. Tara, that's what I wanted to know. You know that people can't remember what the heck they typed in. You about to ask them what they typed in. It's something relating to HR, honey. I love my nerd friend. And you know what I love about my nerd friends? They're so sexy and cute. I'm like, how you a nerd and you cute? That ain't been a thing when we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? You either been a nerd or you been cute. Unless you was Steve Urkel. Okay, now I'm telling my age. I get it. I get it. I'm telling my age. Sorry, so she thinks she typed in, please help. I'm about to quit. I know that's right. What's my favorite part of HR, David? And I'm thank you, welcome, David. I've never seen you pop up on here, so I appreciate it. And y'all, I feel like some of y'all be lurking, so I appreciate when y'all pop up out of the lurking. But my favorite part of HR, it's funny. For majority of my career, I have always said that my favorite part of HR was benefits. Like I just had love where the company gives back to the employees. Like I had loved being able to help navigate benefit issues for employees. I had like being like, but this is what they're giving back to you, and your compensation really is your total rewards package and da da da. And I like that. But over time, as I experienced more and more, I started being like, oh, I like employee relations because I liked hearing from the employees, like what was wrong, how can we fix it. I feel like the best way to make a company better, to make a culture better, is hearing from the employee and making some change. So those are two of my favorite areas. I mean, I like TA, but I think I like it because I'm in a tech space and that we use artificial intelligence. If I can choose, um, I don't think I ever specialized in any of those areas though. I love HR so much. I always want to do HR operations. Like I want to do full-fledged HR. So even though I'm in the TA space, I do help in some HR operations, and the plan is that I continue on, like picking up more and more duties in HR operations. And so I'm super excited about that, um, because I'm doing HR operations in a global space. So I think if I can touch on a little bit of all of HR, I'd be happy because I still like the HRS space where you're just doing like analyzing data. Like I started working with data in HR a few years ago, and I just love how it tells a story. Like then employees don't have to worry about, well, they gonna know my name from that survey, or they gonna know it's me from my email, or my job gonna be at jeopardy, or I'm gonna get retaliated on. Like the data tells the story, and I just like seeing employees get a result from me doing research and like knowing that data and dissecting it and coming up with a response for it. So kind of weird, all over the place. Sorry. I hope I answered that. I'm an HR fanatic. Benefits is probably my favorite. Employee relations second. Data and technology is my third. Um, what are the challenges of transitioning from a specialist or generalist role into a director role? Having more meetings on your schedule. Now you got to be at all the meetings. You can't just say, like it's just. I think that has been my biggest like, man, damn moment where I was like, I really got to attend all of these meetings. So that was my biggest challenge. I think it was the biggest thing for me is that I had already let two different companies shit me. So I let them mess up. So I went to one company who I applied for HR manager job, interviewed, they put me into an HR generalist role. Okay, cool. I've been kind of scared to be an HR generalist, an HR manager back then anyhow, because I was only like maybe like 4 years into my career. So I was a little nervous. I was still getting a comfortable pay increase. So I was like, okay, cool. Y'all still pay me more like than the last company because I had got like almost $20,000 pay increase, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Um, but I got in there. They had no HR manager. I was the HR manager until they finally got an HR manager, and then they promote me to assistant HR manager. And my HR manager was still trying to learn, like, the organization. She knew HR. She just needed to learn the organization. Then I left from that company and said, "Man, I don't want to be a manager. I just want to come in and do regular stuff because I just felt like too much of my time I was focused on leading and being strategic in my thoughts, and I wanted to focus on being a mom because I was like, man, I'm running out of time. My baby getting older." And so I went into the HR generalist space only to be an acting HR director for 9 months. So when I actually became an HR director, I had been an HR director for like what 2 years of my career without the title or the pay. So ain't shit scared me. It just now I had to go to these damn meetings and I want to go. Thank you for sharing. I'm an ER specialist for a real estate company and quite like that part of HR also. So you like being an employee relations and real estate? I always thought that would be complicated because I feel like I've been watching my daughter. So my daughter works in the retail space and some of the stuff she be telling me, I'm like, I ain't even want to deal with that. So I just wonder, like, I just feel like the issues might be so minuscule. So do you like working in that space? And maybe that's for some folks. Some folks like the everyday, but I really don't. I don't want to hear y'all fussing with each other and stuff. Like, give me some real ER issues. Then she come near me. I don't like the way she smell. Like, I don't know. I just always felt like that's what it would be in a retail space. So there is different types of retail companies. So retail is huge. So I guess I always run and think of like, the stores in the mall. But if you're not there, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like Saks Fifth Avenue be having different issues in their space than anywhere else. Do you or will you offer services to help individuals transition into different HR roles? Raven, I really don't particularly offer it. I help people with it if that's the issue that comes to me in like a one-on-one session. But to say particularly hit on that, no, I really don't offer anything specialized. And I'm really working on um being more focused. So that's why my word this year is intentional because I really want to be more intentional about making sure that I know who I want to help. I jumped into the space just thinking I was going to do HR videos on YouTube so that people can just know everything out of my mind and everything I've experienced about HR. And now I realize that in order to be more effective, I need to figure out a target audience persona and focus on that. So, um, I haven't found a big attraction for the folks who are transitioning into HR, a different if you're already in HR, I don't mind, but folks coming into it because I think that in my experience, I noticed that some folks just don't even, they want to go into HR just because they want to go into HR. You're like, yeah, but why? Do you have a passion in it? Do you have an interest in it? No need to go through all of this and get into the space just to walk out of the job or be like, I didn't like it. Like that kills me. Like totally look at what you want to do. And that kind of stuff, I don't want to make time for. It kills my drive and it forces me to not be as transparent as I like to be because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and I want people to, the way you say things makes a big difference. And so I want to be careful about the way I say things. And sometimes I feel like it runs me real close to being like, girl, what you want to do? Now I do that with some of my clients and they like it, but you know, I want to focus more on strategy. Like me and Tara calls really excite me more than anything. And I just absolutely love that me and Tara talk about like strategic things on our calls. And I kind of like that space so much better than, well, I want to get an HR, but I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to do this. I think I want to do it. No. Alrighty. So it is very complicated at times, but I like problem solving. It's very interesting. I can imagine. Okay. And if you like problem solving, that would work. All right, Raven, come through intentional. Y'all see Tara like my sign? Yes, honey. Well, no, this ain't wine tonight. We going a little bit stronger than wine. I should have let y'all think it was wine. You moving around too loosey, too thin to be wine. But when wine goes in, wisdom comes out. I saw that sign. I was like, I need that for happy hour. DJ, tell me why you want to do diversity and inclusion, equity and inclusion. Like, why? Because I thought to myself, I don't know. That's just a personal question I want to know. I ain't even challenging you on what you want to do. I just feel like I get so annoyed that they think just because a black person doing DE and I like now you diverse. There's so much more that go on with diversity. I don't want to touch it because you ain't gonna think you diverse just because you got me in there. Because I don't want nothing slipping through the cracks. There's a whole company situation that we all got to change because it's a worldwide issue. So how can me, one little, diversity HR person, catch everything? Nah, this shit a company thing. And see, I'll be stupid on it. So I'm gonna be making them train. Like y'all got to learn everybody damn culture, all kind of disabilities, all kind of religious beliefs. Like we ain't focusing just because we want black people. So I don't know. I just wonder about that because I ain't even down with that whole. Don't put me in them positions because at the end of the day, you put me in a diversity position, I'm gonna have your ass working too as a CEO. Like, listen, you come on and do your training. Ain't no slipping through. Nope. Company ain't 100% until you do your damn training too. I hate it. I'm like, why are we always putting these black people in these diversity positions? Oh, now we diverse. I refuse. I refuse to be a part of the paddy wagon. Y'all didn't catch me in that shit. Mm-mm. Now all of a sudden I'm supposed to be like, girl, we are so diverse. No, you need to learn more. When you sit up in the meetings and now you see the fried chicken coming and you just assume Tamika brought the fried chicken to the potluck, that shit ain't right. So y'all need to learn that that is making me not feel inclusive. Y'all see when this drink go down, y'all don't know what coming out. Y'all keep on letting my drink get low and see what come out. Y'all might want to keep me talking. Um, DJ said she come to find out that there's so much more to diversity than just color. Amen. Amen. I have worked with many different people with different backgrounds in the medical field and I enjoyed it. And look at my LinkedIn. I literally just posted a video of me doing the diversity training and I was so happy about that part. But I was like, oh, I'm putting this out here. But my diversity training for my current company was 6 hours long. 6 hours. Imagine how much diversity I learned. A lot. I was so impressed by that thing. You couldn't skip forward. You couldn't multitask. If I click on anything else on the screen, the whole trainer would stop. I said, "Well, shit, they serious about this." Raven was a DEI leader while managing my role as operations manager, but I know it was because I was black female. You know that's why. You know that's why. And you've been pretty. So they're like, oh, they gonna listen to her because she pretty and she black. See, all that shit is not being diverse and inclusive, and you're not treating me equal. If I had not, you know what I'm saying, don't get me started. Because I hate that. I don't ever want to work in diversity. Don't ever ask me to do it. I'll help support it. Don't ask me to be that person. Calling a professional for a presentation. Um, yeah, Reuben, tell her, did you like it? I like when y'all link up together and ask each other questions. I just love that we got such a community. Yeah, microaggressions, honey. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. And I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. I get so aggravated with that. Like, I've even seen the training that I was doing. It was saying how a lady who was Asian, she had slanted eyes, and the man was like, "Oh, you're so pretty. Look at your slanted eyes." And I was just like, "Why his dumbass didn't know that was wrong?" I'm in a training, watching, watching the trainer fussing back with me. Why he know that shit was wrong? You know, ain't nobody want to tell you about your big nose because they can say black people got big noses. You bring that watermelon and that chicken in for lunch and see what happens. I just leave women's leadership with the D&I space, but no, I didn't like it because I wasn't able to really bring what I wanted to the space. Yeah, because you're gonna feel limited. That's the next thing. Like sometimes you just end up feeling so limited in it. Like if y'all won't let me be free in the space, then I got you. If I'm being 1,000% free, then don't ask me to do nothing. Don't ask me to do it because I'm gonna bring everybody up in here. Everybody. Um, every single person. I love my My church family. They won't know if I'm on a church meeting right now. No, I'm live. Y'all know I've been telling y'all I've been going live. Y'all just tell me about this meeting tonight. Y'all might have want to tell me about that last week. This was on my schedule to go live tonight. And I know the Lord ain't happy with y'all with this last minute stuff. Um Tara, I don't know why you over there crying and laughing. You already know me. You know how I roll. You know how I do. You know enough about me. Girl, I need to tighten up on the church meeting the other day. Dejanay! Dejanay hasn't been on a while. Y'all know my second daughter. And I guess I always say she really my third because I got Nasia, Riley, and then Dej. Hey, Dej, I miss you, boo. I've heard many say that and it ain't nothing but board meeting days. So I'm gonna just check on when we get off. We about to get off. I'm pretty sure I only missed the prayer. You know how them AME churches. I'm pretty sure all I missed was the prayer and the attendance. I'm gonna jump on. They don't see when I get there. Just add me on the attendance. I've heard many say that many companies are not truly ready for diversity and the truth that comes with it. They're not. They're not. They're not. Oh Lord, Raven, don't tell the people at the church I got the glass in the hand. They ain't need to know that part. This wine, and the Lord about to turn it into water when I get on that call. I gotta remember this thing being recorded. I gotta tighten up. Dej, I miss you, y'all. You know what? I know Dej be upset when I call her phone because sometimes I hold her only for a minute. We can talk about all kind of stuff, but I need her help with something right now. I don't know if Dej, I don't know if you popped on late, but if you popped on late, Nita's going to college. She was thinking about going to South Carolina State, so I really needed your help with that. But she changed. She's going to Benedict, so I still need your help. I already been out of college for a long time, so I need help. Whew. Y'all, who all coming to the party? I need y'all to put a one in the chat if y'all coming to the party next Thursday. If y'all like to me, I already got something else on my schedule. I ain't be able to make it. Then put a two. Who coming to the party? We got free gifts and stuff, y'all. Y'all about to get free gifts. We about to have on music. We about to have a good time. Yes, stage. We doing a party. Oh, yes, stage for Nasia going to college. Yes, yes, girl. I'm so excited. Who coming to the party? Dej, we doing a party next Thursday, a 1 year anniversary party for Hey HR, and we doing free giveaways. So it's gonna be tons of giveaways next Thursday. Are you coming to the party? Put a one in the chat if you're coming to the party. Ariel Jones. Oh my goodness. Unless there's another Ariel Jones. Is this the Ariel I went to college with? You know what, Lori? Go ahead with that board meeting. But I'm pretty sure they're recording that on Zoom. You can watch it later. The Lord ain't happy with me now. Yeah. Yay. I'm so happy to see these ones rolling through the chat. Y'all are so happy to see these ones rolling through the chat. And y'all come on and get these free prizes, man. Please don't leave them all on me because I ain't gonna lie now. They good prizes, I'll use them. So y'all might want to be in the chat. You only now. This is one of those times. Every time we have a party like at work, I get so irritated when they're like, "Well, they have to be present too in order to win." If they employ with the company you call their name, just get them something. If they've been to the event and they left early, still give them something. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this is one time that y'all are gonna have to be present to win. I ain't gonna be doing that too often. But y'all know, I don't know if y'all here. Like this is a different setup. I really don't know if y'all here if y'all not putting something in the chat. Like I don't know y'all here. So you gotta be here in order to win. But we got all kinds of prizes. And like my girl Raven is helping me organize this thing. I need to stop throwing the Raven name out there. She like, Mika, would you stop calling my name? But it was her idea, and I'm so happy she did because I would have never thought of it. But we might make this an annual thing. What y'all think about that? An annual anniversary party. Make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And then when COVID finally stops rearing its ugly ass, maybe we can make it in person. But we can keep this thing virtual for right now because y'all see them people at the airport. People can't even get home. Okay, sorry. Um. All right. Oh Lord, when you say board meeting, girl, I thought you meant an Amy church too, because we call it board meeting. Okay, awesome. Catch us after work then. Catch us after work. Catherine, I can't wait to see ya. But meetings are annoying. Oh, the party's gonna be online, Lukita. Y'all, Lukita's my big cousin. I love her. It's gonna be online. Next Thursday, 7 o'clock, just tap right on in to Hey HR, and we're going to have some music. We're going to have some drinks, and we are definitely going to have tons of giveaways. So we're just going to give away some stuff the whole time to celebrate Hey HR being here for a year. Because today makes my actual year anniversary from uploading my first video. But I want to get us reset back to Thursdays because I know folks enjoy Thursdays. I like Thursdays. It kind of gives us a wind down for the week. It's a pre-Friday. So we're going back to Thursdays. And to get us on a reset, we're going to do a party. So it's going to be a 1 year anniversary party online, a virtual party. Yes, yes. So you can be safe, 100% COVID free. But you can still win gifts. And all y'all have to do is as you win the gifts, give me your information. You can email it to me, whatever, and I will ship your gifts to you unless they're digital, and then I can just email them to you. So, and that's what we might do with the Amazon cards because we have, I believe we have two $100 Amazon cards. I think one is an actual card, but maybe the next card we can make it digital so we can just email it and you get your gift the same night. I like that idea. Raven say her calendar already set up for Thursday. She's not coming back to this Tuesday situation. Anyhow, y'all know I got to get on the church call and I got to get my bottle of water. Pray for your girl. Pray for your girl. But y'all definitely catch me next Thursday, not this Thursday. We're going to do it next Thursday, not this Thursday. We're going to let y'all go ahead and just chill, get ready for the weekend, get ready for your new year. Like, get ready for whatever you guys have coming on to get ready for that new year. If you're doing vision parties, if you have family in town, if you got family in town, enjoy that stuff this week. But next week, business as usual. We're going to be on 7 o'clock Eastern time. We're going to have a party celebrating HR's 1 year anniversary. Tons of giveaways, y'all. So come through and get these giveaways. I want to jump off of here, y'all. Y'all have see you next year, Tara. You're right. See you next year. I didn't even think about that. You are so welcome, Andrea. I'll see you next Thursday as well. Happy New Year, Raven. See y'all next year. Y'all have a good night.